Did you know that one of Egypt's greatest rulers was erased from history? Welcome to Fascinating Egyptian History, where today we'll uncover the enigmatic exile of Queen Hatshepsut. Dive into the world of ancient Egypt, where power struggles, divine claims, and architectural marvels define the land of the Nile. Join us as we explore how a remarkable queen defied traditions and left an indelible mark on history. In the heart of ancient Egypt, during the 15th century BC, a monumental shift was happening. The power structures that were dominated by male pharaohs were challenged by a figure whose influence was both revolutionary and controversial. Her name was Hatshepsut, the first woman to seize the throne as pharaoh in a time when queens were expected to remain in the shadows. As the daughter of Thutmose I and the wife of her half-brother Thutmose II, Hatshepsut had a royal pedigree that placed her at the forefront of whatever lay ahead. However, it wasn't just her lineage that paved her way to power. It was her audacious spirit and intelligence. Hatshepsut came to power as a regent for the young Thutmose III, her stepson, who was too young to rule. Yet she chose not to be content with the regency title. In an unprecedented move, Hatshepsut declared herself pharaoh and began ruling in her own right. But to legitimize her reign, she crafted a sophisticated narrative. She proclaimed herself divine, asserting that Amun, the king of gods, had directly appointed her. To cement her legitimacy, she commissioned grandiose architectural projects and temples, notably the magnificent temple at Deir el-Bahari. Under her reign, Egypt witnessed a period of prosperity, bolstered by expansive trade networks reaching far into the land of Punt, now known as modern-day Somalia. The wealth and peace Hatshepsut brought further solidified her authority. However, Hatshepsut's bold claim on power stirred unrest among traditionalists and those who believed strongly in the patriarchal lineage of pharaohship. Such dissent quietly simmered, especially amongst those who viewed Thutmose III as the rightful heir. Tension underlined Hatshepsut's entire reign. Many of her decisions reflected a constant negotiation between asserting her authority as pharaoh and managing the discontent among the elite. Hatshepsut's reign wasn't just remarkable for her achievements, but also for the resistance she overcame. Nevertheless, when Hatshepsut's rule eventually ended, historians estimate she ruled for about 22 years. A mysterious effort was made to erase her legacy. Thutmose III finally ascended fully into power, and a campaign to obliterate Hatshepsut from history commenced. Her statues were defaced, her monuments were destroyed, and her name was omitted from the king lists. The Grand Temple of Deir el-Bahari was stripped of many of its inscriptions. But why was such an effort made to erase Hatshepsut's accomplishments? Many scholars believe that eliminating her memory was an attempt to restore the traditional male lineage of kings. Followers of Thutmose III might have wished to solidify his legacy without any shadow of Hatshepsut's unprecedented reign. The memory of the powerful Queen Hatshepsut was almost forgotten for centuries until sharp-eyed archaeologists and Egyptologists slowly pieced together her buried story, hidden away in the sands of time. In the emotional finale of our story about Hatshepsut, one can't help but reflect on the paradox of her legacy. Despite attempts to obliterate her from history, Hatshepsut's achievements could not be entirely forgotten. The efforts to erase her only highlighted the remarkable influence she wielded as a ruler. Her temple at Deir el-Bahari still stands as a testament to her innovation and skill. So, what's the takeaway from Queen Hatshepsut's tale of ambition, leadership, and ultimately, exile from the annals of history? It shows us the timeless conflict between innovation and tradition. It highlights how insignia, titles, and tangible monuments may erode, but the legacies built on vision and resilience outlast any empire. Next time you hear of ancient Egypt, remember that behind the bearded statues of pharaohs, there stands the figure of a formidable queen whose influence quietly shaped the narrative of Egypt's golden age. Ensure the expanded voiceover is even more entertaining, but that it maintains the same style, tone, and key points as the original.